custom-built cruise ship which complies and is operated to British Maritime and Coast Guard Agency regulations. For your comfort and safety, please listen to the following safety announcement. In the unlikely event of an emergency, it is important that you follow the instructions given through the vessel's public address system and directions given by crew members. Adult life jackets are stored under the seats in the saloon and upper deck. Child and infant life jackets are also carried on board. Donning instructions are clearly displayed in the saloon, aft deck and upper deck. Crew members will assist if required. The muster stations for an emergency evacuation are on the port and starboard aft deck. Life rafts are located at the aft of the vessel. These will deploy automatically or manually, and crew members will instruct and assist you to board them. The captain asks all passengers with children to please be aware that running is not allowed on board, and your children must be with you at all times. Standing on the seats or handrails is also not allowed. Please use the litter bins throughout the vessel and never discard rubbish over the side. The entire Spirit of Loch Ness vessel is a no-smoking zone, so there is no smoking permitted anywhere on the vessel. We have a bar on the lower deck with a good selection of beers, souvenirs and, of course, malt whiskies. Toilets are located on the lower deck. If you need any further help or information, please feel free to ask a member of the crew. So now sit back, relax and enjoy the wonders of Loch Ness in the Great Glen of Scotland. But please don't feed the monsters.
Morning all. Welcome aboard the Spirit of Loch Ness. Can you all hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Do we need some whiskey? Yeah. You're in the right place. Drink enough whiskey, guys and girls, and subtitles in your language magically appear right here. Okay? Failing that, if you can't drink but you can use a phone, we've got these QR codes around the boat that will translate the female commentary into one of 15 different languages. One of them, worryingly, is English. Maybe the whiskey doesn't work, eh? So you can also get the likes of Arabic, Chinese, Hindi, Italian, Japanese, Swedish, Ukrainian, etc. There's one here, there's another one downstairs to the left hand side of the bar. My name is Ricky, I'll be your tour guide today. Behind me here we've got Dan, a very experienced skipper on Loch Ness. He's been driving boats on the Loch since about 9 o'clock. Downstairs we have young Cola and the lovely Peach. They'll take care of all your alcoholic or non-alcoholic needs. So if you need a coffee or a whiskey coffee, get that downstairs, take it up here and enjoy it. Now we're going to head across to the wild side of the loch. That's the side that's dead ahead of us. Wow. And we'll go looking for any types of wildlife out there. Lots of red things about here. Red squirrels, red mice, red deer. Wow. But there are other colours available. So we'll see what we find once we're out there. The screens that you can see around you here, the blue screens are showing you a three-dimensional image of what Loch Ness would look like empty, with absolutely no scenery about it. So it's just the rock structure that holds the loch in place. The water is gone and so is everything in it. They prove that here in Scotland fish can't swim without water. The other system is the multicoloured screen. The blue screens give you the depth reading in feet, the multicoloured screens will give you the depth reading in metres. I'll explain these more after the next bit of commentary. In the meantime, sit back, relax, enjoy your trip, and welcome to Loch Ness.
Traveling across the world, but it was more of interest in this deep dark valley than just a monster. Loch Ness is part of the Great Glen of Scotland, a geological fault line which runs from under the North Sea in the northeast to the edge of the Atlantic shelf in the southwest. It cuts Scotland in two. The rocks which form the Highlands of Scotland were laid down in warm tropical seas well to the 17th winter. 500 million years ago. About 400 million years ago, the continents of North America and Europe collided, and this created an enormous mountain from stable drinking water, and it is that which makes the Loch's waters appear so dark. The lake is around 20 miles long, and 1 mile wide, and is 754 feet deep. That is 35 kilometers long, 1.5 kilometers wide, and 230 meters deep. The population of the world, Loch Ness, nearly 8 times over, and it contains more water than all the lakes, rivers and reservoirs of both England and Wales combined, including the whole of the English Lake District. So there's room for it to conceal a few mysteries. Do keep your cameras to hand, as you never know when you might be lucky enough to film or photograph something unusual on the Loch. Whether the phenomena seen at the surface could be Nessie will continue to be debated, and there are many theories on the subject. So let us take a look at the history of the Loch Ness monster.
Right, now we're out on the Loch, you get views in all directions. This thing sounds like it's drunk. It's not me, I promise. Cheers. I've just been told I got a couple of birds of prey on the top here. Keep an eye above the skyline for that big tree is to the left. I can see 1 or 2 up there. The sun looks particularly cool. Yeah, I know that for a while. So the screen basically didn't have short direction of the sonar. The far right hand side of these screens is the far left hand side is behind us by about 10 minutes, okay? So as you look at the screen, we will follow. Technical issues again, here we go. So the right end is the indicator rock structure. Below that, you can see up in green, and that is showing the different clay beds below the rocks and then echo made. Above that, anything on top of the left, that's going to be sediments that are built up off the Loch bottom. As I say, if you look left, you go into our district. In the middle here, you get the depth reading in meters. If you want to look further, you go right to the other the dark areas are mainly you're interested in. What is in that? We don't know. All we know is they're killing your screens now. That was a massive contact. You can see it in the very bottom. It's actually 182 meters down or 600 feet. It is around 10 meters or 33 feet in length, and it weighs around 3 tons. Now we knew it was something big, so we spun the ball around and we're all in the same spot. It was alive. So we screenshotted the sonar, we sent the sonar picture off to every single manufacturer, all sonar equipment, so that we could negate any bias by using just bravery. And they all came back with exactly the same diagnosis. What you've got is a 10-meter object, roughly about 3 tons in weight. They're very common around the coast of Britain. It's probably a large shark or a small whale. We were like, great, but we're not on the coast of Britain. Look at the depth. They went, oh, you're right. You're too deep. Where are you? We said, Loch Ness. They went on. Anyway, the next day we were inundated with a world price. And we were actually world. So we went wild. I'm not sure what I needed to play against that or not. Anyway. We ended up being dead. The spotlight for 36 long, horrible hours. They went home eventually. So what else is in Loch Ness? Well, 5 years ago, the University of Otago came here from New Zealand. Now they specialise in paleontological cats, dogs, frogs themselves, owls, ospreys, dogs, that they found it. They disproved two of the main theories that were meant to be Loch Ness monsters, one of which you learned about in the commentary earlier. And on your screens now, sturgeon, guys and girls, are prehistoric fish that give us caviar. Now we are down in Loch Ness, we sell whiskey and caviar in the bar, no whiskey coffees, and our sandwiches would really be the more exciting each day. However, no sturgeon DNA in Loch Ness, no whiskey caviar in the bar, we're always out the very sandwiches. The other thing we came up with was that there was no catfish in Loch Ness. Watching catfish and nothing, we thought it was a monster. And then they showed us this one that was caught in last year. 7 centimeters long, 24 feet. Big enough to spin round and eat the poor guy holding it by the tail. And in fact, a month later, in Lake Michael in central Russia, they go down 7.5 feet long. That was nearly 26 feet, and it was pulled down. There was a big difference in these people. When they dissected it, yep, they found human remains inside. There was also a family report from Romania that said that they had the same problem back in the 1970s, and 12 school children had gone missing in the local Loch. When they finally focused on going to eat their catfish, the school children stopped disappearing. So yeah, killer catfish. Well, the good news is, guys and girls, they didn't find their DNA here, so they're not here, and you're all safe to go swimming. Until, of course, I show you the dinosaur that they found in Loch Ness. Anybody heard of that dinosaur living here? Maybe by the name of Nessie? Well, the one that's cute and cuddly that you can buy back there in our shop, you know, the one they found in Loch Ness. What they found in Loch Ness, quite frankly, has got a face for radio. Beat the lamprey, guys and girls. At 320 million year old blood cell. Now that's not a description of somebody in government, what is? Anyway, these things are attracted to cold-blooded things as well, including government officials. And they latch themselves up here with those secondary knives, they lock themselves in place for those vice-like teeth, and then it gets scary, because out comes that little tongue. That tongue also has teeth. It then burrows a hole into you and then uses the piston effect to burn out all your good bits. You still fancy that swim? We used to swim with Loch Ness until we found out these things were in here now. It's wetsuits all the way. These were discovered 5 years ago, folks. We had no clue about Loch Ness, and there's tens of thousands of them down there. As for sizes, a metre in length is about calling, although I have heard of some Loch mistakes that are over 2 metres or nearly 7 feet long. So yeah, they can get pretty big. Another thing they found out is that 16% of the DNA that was located in Loch Ness was unknown to science. It was brand new. That basically means you could form any species of something below your feet that no human has ever seen or registered. Now we don't know if they're microbial bacteria, they could be plankton, they could be a different version of those toys we sell at the bar. Not certainly a science talking on the lunch, but the Forestry Green thing in Scotland that wears a half-release backpack. Yeah, that would have been used. One thing they did find though is that every single sample of water that they took from Loch Ness had proportions of human and eel DNA in it. Does anybody know how big an eel can get? Yeah, that narrows it down a bit. What are you thinking about this size? I'm talking hard, not long. Your faces. Yeah, I mean it. The world record eel was caught 3 miles or 50 kilometres behind us in 1995. It was caught by a Plymouth-based fishing boat. When they landed it, they didn't actually know what they had on board. Fishermen generally know their fish. When they got it back to Plymouth, they had to use a crane to get it out of the boat. Just look at the size of it. Now, judging by the guy standing beside his head, he's about 1.8 metre height. So that makes that eel about 7.5 metres long and 27 feet. It was so big you couldn't actually get your arms around it. That's certain type of ocean. Well, there's the little stickers we've got the windows around the boat to you, isn't it? However, it does not explain the big sonar contacts. Basically, an eel is made up mostly of water, so therefore it's the same density as water. It's the same as my body. My body's made up of mostly water, which I've done my best all my life to burn whiskey, and I'm still on the way to trying it. What you would get on me would be my air pockets, my lungs. Now eagles don't have a swim bladders because they don't really need to be buoyant, so therefore there's no air sac in their lungs. So they need to be massive this size before they show on sonar, and they'll actually show as a small blue dot. If I go back to sonar now, any of the blue dots near the very bottom of the Loch, these big dots, these bigger dots you can find around the 50-metre mark, they are much, much bigger. The one on the left-hand side is around the 4-metre mark, or about 14 feet. Again, bigger than anything known in Loch Ness. Now sonar keeps picking these things up, so we know they're here, but we just don't know what they are. You put a camera down anything over 70 feet, you can know visibility. Okay, you put lights on, switch it back off again, because you don't actually know if they work. Down here they lost, ROVs can't see, submarines are useless except for my sonar. We know more than the surface of Mars than what's over here being right networks. The surface of Mars has never moved to the Earth's surface on the running down the side of it, does it? So what should be more accessible? Right, I'm going to shut up. For those of you down here, I'll quickly show you how to get your monster photos or videos. Just get your cameras out, find any of these little stickers that we've got in the windows. There you go. Here's your video monster photo, look at that. However, if you click to video, start and then swipe past, as you can see they swim off down the wall. Simple but effective, just like Scotland. What is that? So folks, I'll shut up now. It's peace and quiet. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, my name's Ricky, just give me a shout. Enjoy the rest of your show. Enjoy summer. All the best. I'll leave it to take the photos. Guys and girls, if you look on the screens just now, I've punched up a screenshot from a week ago where actually we picked up 8 large objects in one go. So this is in the deep areas behind us. And if you look in the middle of the screen, you get 6 of them together between the sides of the 6 and 8 meters. And then there's 2 more over on the left hand side. Again, the top one's about 6 meters, the bottom one's about 7. So it goes to show that we pick up a lot of things out here on every single trip. We just don't know what they are. You put a camera down there, it would actually swim into them without seeing them. So we still can't identify what's down there. Then we can use the DNA, but it looks like the DNA from these animals are one of the 4 of the main species. So we don't get more of them. But not sure, well, it's a lot more to more than we know. These houses here, if you're very lucky, you might be able to pick out some 80 views, also known as Highland Chapel. I can see Mary over there, that's the ginger one, and there's her sister Morag. Behind Morag is Mary's baby, little Maisie. She's less than a month old. Now somewhere in there is Morag's baby as well. Now he's black-brown in colour, and I think he's lying behind his mum. But yeah, there's some changes on the side of Loch Ness. Unless of course they're down in the water and they meet a kayaker face to face. That certainly gives them a fright.
tanks of fortic acid used an early gardening suit to study its construction, which is mainly substantial trees crisscrossing each other for foundations. It was constructed as a defence structure. Some ferries built homes on islands with access walkways to shore. Not only did this provide protection from wild animals, increasing access for fishing, but they were also made to defend. In the event of an attack, firstly they would find it difficult to gain access, and in most cases would just steal some animals and move on. If, however, it was a more substantial force, the wall would be burned, preventing the enemy gaining access at all. There are many cannons in Scotland,